Just your quick impressions from the Canucks season up until this point.
Yeah, mixed bag so far. Look, after the first period last night, I was starting to go, okay, like I preached all week on the show. I'm not concerned. It's too early. No panic buttons, no must wins. Even 1-3 is not a disaster. But, 2-0 after the first period last night. And I'm sitting there going, they've played one good period. They played 10 periods of hockey this season, and they played one good one, the third period against Calgary from the opener. So absolutely needed that bounce back second period. I think it's got a lot of people feeling much, much better about the club. For me, the headline story thus far has been Thatcher Demko. I mean, he's just been outstanding all the way back to that Vezina finalist form we saw from a couple of years ago. You have to love what that Abbotsford line did last night with Archdeep Baines and Max Sasson and Linus Karlsson making their season debuts. I do think getting contributions from like that tier of player is going to be very important for the Canucks. So I think that's an excellent development for them last night. Look, Quinn Hughes hasn't been otherworldly yet. I think so. You can anticipate that the Canucks captain is going to take over some games going forward. So I would consider that a positive as well, that you're 2-2 without having seen the best from Quinn Hughes yet. Pettersson was better last night. Pettersson needs to get a whole lot better. The other thing that has struck me is I think Adam Foote has shown his inexperience as an NHL head coach. When you take a look at some of the moves he's been late to, like we thought it very odd that he practiced Pettersson with DeBrusk and Besser, and then immediately after the practice started talking about putting different line mates there. And we were like, okay, well, why wouldn't you practice it that way? So I think he was a little late on that. I think he was a little late on calling Max Sasson back up and getting him into that practice, because Coots practiced and then got sent down. So I think it's going to be a learning curve for Adam Foote. And I think we've seen some elements of that. Power play looked better last night, but the power play hasn't been great shakes yet this year. Look, I went into the season, Tyler, thinking this is a team that is going to struggle to score goals. They have 13 through 4 games, which is probably about right for what their talent level is. I am a little concerned, though, about the goal scoring going forward.